to character, changing and working with outfits. The outfit panel is the second panel, and I'm going to use AYK complete kit for this demonstration of this video. So go to the outfits. We have so many outfit groups here, and what you see depends on the kit you have. The starter, either the starter kit, the standard kit, or the complete kit. So I'm going to start with the headwear here. So you can change the type of headwear you have, and this is responsible for the color. So you can just click and change, click and change. So you can change the color. You can change the specular, roughness, and metallic of each one. Each one is independent to the other. So the wristwear has its own SRM, which is specular, roughness, and metallic. The top has its own, and so on and so forth. You can switch this off by coming down to the toggle panel and switch SRM off. This will clean up your interface in case you don't really use it. You can also toggle off pattern. When you toggle off pattern, you see the pattern is deactivated from the outfit, so you only have just the color to deal with. Even if you change the second color, it's not going to change because it's not active. So let me switch the pattern back on, and now we have the pattern. The RS stands for rotation and scale. So you can rotate the pattern. Let me change the pattern here. So we have about 20 patterns in total. So you can mix from one to the other. So from 8 to 9, from 9 to 10. So this is 9.47. So this is pattern 9 and this is pattern 10. So you can mix in between both patterns by just sliding through. So you can scale it down or just increase it. So that's it for pattern. Then we have bump. Let me activate it down here. It's off by default. If you are running that for the first time, it's going to take a while for it to load. So you have to be patient, and it depends on the speed of the system. So you can change the bump. So let me zoom in. So when you look at this header, you can see the pattern there. You can scale it, you can change it, you can change the strength. At 0 is at its highest. Then when you take it up, it reduces. Then by the time you get to the other side, it's inverts. So at 5 is the midpoint, but when it passes 5, it inverts. When it goes the other way, it goes in. So you can turn it off or on. Then you can switch it, change it. You can also rotate the bump, and you can scale it. So you have this. This is cool. This is nice. So that's for the headwear. The same settings here applies to tops. Tops has an additional one, which is top hats. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. So it applies to pants, skirts, neckwear, jackets, and so on and so forth. The ones that are unique are like, I think glasses. Wristwear doesn't have pattern, so the wristwear is just, let me reduce this. So the wristwear just has one color, it doesn't have multiple colors, so just one. So you can just change it, and that's it. You can reduce, make it more shiny. The earring too is like that, it's the same. It's just one color, it doesn't have pattern. So the glasses is different. The glasses has two colors. For instance, it has like color 1 and it has color 2. So not all has these two colors. Like this, okay, this has it, okay, or some has only one color. this has only one color, it doesn't have multiple color, but you can change it if you want it to have multiple colors. Then the shade, you can add this. If you don't want shade, it's just going to use the first color. But if you want this transition, so you can just add different, you can change the color. So let's say blue from maybe white. Then this is the transparency, roughness, and metallic. So you can change things around. If you want it to be very reflective, you can take that up. So it's very, very reflective.